Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Josh Crypto back on another video today. In this one, it's going to be like a tutorial slash how to manage your Discord servers. There's just a few subtle things that you can change to start to manage your Discord. I know it can get chaotic once you start joining up to like 200 plus servers, so you need to have these methods in place to make sure you're on top of everything and just not getting lost amongst these projects and forgetting about mint dates that you've got allow list spots on. So I'm just going to show you a few tips that I use to keep my Discord in order. Let's jump into it. So here we are in Discord. If you're anything like I was when I first started, it probably looked a lot like this, just servers everywhere. No organization, no groups, no nothing, just trying to find projects and be active in them, and you probably forgot about what projects you had allow lists in, what projects were minting next, etc, etc. So these few things that I've done have helped organize that for me, and I'll show you the first one. So the first thing that changed this all for me was using Discord groups. What you do is you hover them over each other and it creates a group, and what you can do with that group is you can then right click it, go into folder settings, and in folder settings you can name what that folder is going to be, and this is where you can start to categorize everything. So for example, we could do alpha groups, and then we could label it with a dark pink or something like that, and then you can see here we now have an alpha group that is in dark pink. So the way I set mine out is I have my main servers up the top here, which I am constantly in, checking notifications, chatting, engaging, just the ones that I want to be active in all the time. Then I have this main alpha group folder where I am checking daily what's happening, what people are talking about, and all of that sort of stuff. And then this next bit, I think this is the key. This is if you guys are jumping into a lot of projects and grinding for whitelist, pending whitelist from giveaways, or you actually have secured a whitelist spot. This is something you should do. So what I've gone and done is I've created these 3 folders here. So the first one is grind, that is a yellow color. So this is the projects that I'm just chatting in and just genuinely engaging in the community, grinding for an allow list spot and trying to secure it that way. Then underneath that I have pending whitelist spots. So the general requirements for entering those is joining the server. So you join the Discord server and it just sits here, you know. But what you want to do is you want to categorize these and drop them all into this folder where it's all neat, it's all tidy, and you can just wait. And then once you find out if you've won that allow list spot or giveaway, you can then go ahead, take the server and just transfer it into this other folder, which is a mint folder. And then here is where the projects sit that you actually have allow list spots to mint them out. So that's just one key way that I like to organize my servers, so I'm not getting lost in all these servers and projects that I've been getting traded in giveaways and trying to grind whitelist spots, etc, etc. So make sure you're utilizing groups to organize your server. And I'll just show you how I've done mine briefly. So I have up top, like I said before, my main servers that I'm in daily, then I have an alpha group, then I have my alpha groups that I'm in frequently, just checking for constant updates, etc. Then I have a grind folder where I'm grinding for whitelist spots. Then I have the pending whitelist spots where it's pending from giveaways, etc, like I said before. And then this is the mint folder. And then I have a Solana projects folder because I just started going into that. So I have a lot of Solana servers that I'm starting to join into, so I need to have a folder for those. And then I have a hold or roll. So in this one, it's a server that I have a role for, a special role that I've got to at some point and want to hold that for a long term in case that project ever does something and that role is beneficial, or it's a project that I'm holding the NFT for, so I want to make sure I'm checking those projects and just staying up to date with what it's doing. Then underneath that I have another alpha group. This is second alpha group folder that I have. These ones I'm not checking frequently. They're kind of once a week sort of thing that I'm checking into them and seeing what's happening. Then underneath those I just have alternative servers, so just like other things for personal day, then a couple that I've created, and then a few other ones just down the bottom out of the way. But yeah, back to the layout, these 3, the grind, the pending whitelist and the mint. Another key thing that I do is I go onto the server, I find out when they're doing the mint date, April 12th, and so I order them in the timeline of which project's minting the earliest. So obviously Smiles is the next project that I have an allow spot and is minting April 12th, so I've put that at the top. I have Howling Meta Wolves who don't have a mint date yet, so I've just put them in there because I actually don't know about mint dates for these rest of these projects, so they're just sitting there. But what I like to do is just order them, so I'm checking that each day, so I'm not missing allow spots and missing out on potential flips. But yeah, I hope that helps you out a bit. I will do another video, a follow-up video, just a bit more in-depth and a bit more structured to make it a bit more easy to understand how I actually am organizing everything. But for now, this video should get you sorted, decluttering your servers and starting to group them and having a few processes in place so you don't miss out on those allow spots that you actually have the opportunity to mint out. So that being said, thank you so much for 100 subscribers, guys. We hit that last night. It was very exciting. If you're in Fairy Fiend's server, you were probably around when that happened, so it was quite cool to see. I'm gonna keep producing these videos for you all, trying to bring some alpha, trying to keep you guys up to date with what's happening in the market, and just trying to do these videos a lot more constantly. Also, I got to shout out Kina and Miracle. You guys were in VC last night with me and we were chatting. We had a good time. So drop that in there for you too. Shout out. And awesome, if you actually want to chat with me a bit more one-on-one, jump into Fairy Fiend's server. I'm always in VC there, ready to chat to you guys. But yeah, with that being said, thank you so much. Like and subscribe, it helps me out a lot. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.